What should Adobe X design system documentation include? Imagine trying to build a house without a blueprint. It would be chaotic and confusing, right? The same goes for creating a design system in Adobe X. Having clear documentation is like having a detailed map for your project. It keeps everyone on the same page and makes updates much easier. So, what should this documentation include to be most effective? Let's break it down. First, start with the purpose and scope. This part explains why the design system exists and what it covers. Is it meant to ensure visual consistency across a website or app, or to speed up the design to development process? Clarifying this helps teams know what to focus on and what to leave out. Next, document your design tokens. These are the basic building blocks like colors, fonts, spacing, and other style values. For example, list the primary color as hex code 606060, used for buttons and links. Include font families, sizes, and weights, like Arial at 12 points for body text or bold for headings. Make sure to specify how these tokens should be used, especially for accessibility standards like color contrast. A detailed color palette is also essential. List all colors with their hex or RGB codes. For instance, primary blue might be hex code 001808. Describe where to use each color, such as primary for main actions and secondary for less prominent items. Accessibility notes are important here, like ensuring text on background colors meets contrast ratios. Typography guidelines should include font styles, sizes, line heights, and usage examples. For example, headings might be 24 points with a line height of 28, while captions are 10 points. Show how to use different styles for headings, body text, and captions to keep the design clear and organized. All reusable UI components need to be documented. This includes buttons, input fields, icons, checkboxes, and navigation menus. For each component, include a visual example, a description of its purpose, and when to use it. Also, list different states like default, hover, and disabled. If relevant, add code snippets or notes on how developers can implement these components. Explain how components are structured in Adobe X. This involves master components and instances, and how to override properties in instances without breaking the link. This flexibility allows designers to customize components while keeping consistency intact. Layout and grid systems are also key. Provide guidelines on spacing, alignment, and grid usage. For example, a 12-column grid with 20-pixel gutters helps create balanced screens. Clear rules on margins and padding ensure the design stays tidy. Asset management is another important part. Describe how to organize colors, styles, and components using Adobe XD's document, assets panel, and Creative Cloud libraries. Explain how to add, update, and share these assets with team members to keep everyone working from the same source. Accessibility guidelines should be included to make sure designs are inclusive. Cover color contrast ratios, keyboard navigation, focus indicators, and screen reader compatibility. These rules help make your designs usable for everyone. Version control and updates are vital. Outline how to keep the documentation current, including how to track changes and communicate updates to the team. This keeps the design system reliable and easy to maintain. Finally, include instructions for collaboration and sharing. Show how to share the design system with team members and developers using Adobe XD's sharing features and Creative Cloud libraries. This promotes real-time updates and smooth teamwork. In Adobe X, creating components, managing assets, and publishing the design system makes collaboration simple. Well-documented design systems save time, reduce mistakes, and help teams deliver consistent, high-quality user experiences. Covering all these areas in your documentation makes your design process smoother and your projects more successful.